In this video, I'm going to talk about help commands which are available within Windows PowerShell. Now, why this is important? Because whenever you want to write some PowerShell script, you'd like to know the syntax. Now, it's very difficult to remember the syntax for the modules which are available, abundant in the PowerShell ecosystem. So, there can be modules related to Azure, Power Apps, Windows PowerShell, Windows command line. So, all these things, it's very difficult to remember. So, how we can make use of the inbuilt help which is provided by Windows PowerShell. So, these are some of the commands like save help, update help, get help about something, get help about that command. So this is how you basically do that command line execution to get details about the help. Anyways, you can go into Google and get those information, but then this will be this is the help which is provided within Windows PowerShell module. Now what you can do is there are some set of command which I'm going to go through it, and then once we go through this command we will be able to understand what this all help thing is. Okay, now first thing, what I'm going to show you over here is like these are some of the detailed and the examples version. I'm going to run this through in the PowerShell. So this is the Windows PowerShell. Now if you do not know how to run Windows PowerShell, just click on Windows and then go into Windows PowerShell just by typing PowerShell, and then you will be presented with either Windows PowerShell, which is this, and Windows PowerShell integrated scripting environment, which looks something like this. Okay, so based on whichever tools fan you are, you can pick and choose your environment. Now I'm going to pick Windows PowerShell. Now there is a command called as help, HELP. So if I type in help, then it will give you, it will trigger basically Windows PowerShell help system. Okay, now you can type in various command with regards to help, and then you will be able to get the information. So there is a PowerShell command. So let me just, so it's a huge list. Basically you get all this information from the help. Now I'll just type in CLS, and then just zoom this a bit. I'll just type in get. If I want to understand what get dash process is, okay, then it will list down what does get dash process means. Gets the processes that are running on the local computer. It will give you the syntax, it will give you the description of how to use the command. And if you just click more, because this is a page based approach, then you will be able to see more information about the, you just need to type enter, and then here you will find the hyperlink, you will get the related links, you will see the remarks. Okay, and that's it, so this is how you basically run that help command. Okay, now there is another command, get dash help, and then again I will do the same stuff. I'll put in some command like get dash process. Now this will give you that entire link at one stretch. Okay, now the difference between help is basically give you a paginated approach whereby you just need to type in enter and then get the output. But in get dash help, it will just run the command at once and then you can read through the command. Okay, so these are the two things which you need to know. Now I have already installed Microsoft.PowerApps PowerShell. So I have Power Apps command available at my disposal. So what I can do is like I can get the help for various PowerShell commands as well. Okay, now one of the command which I'm going to run is basically get dash help. And if I want to know something about get admin power app environment, okay, so now there are so many admin related functionality. Now if I want to just understand get admin power app environment, so let me just loop through it and just say get admin power app environment. Then it will give me the information about the command. It says it returns information about one or more Power Apps environment where the calling user is an environment is a tenant admin. All environment within the tenant will be returned. I get the syntax, I get the description, and I can see the remarks as well. Right. So this is about getting help on get admin Power App environment. Now, what if I want to see more information? Like I want to see the syntax in the form of an example. So I'll type in the same command, get dash help, get admin power app environment. And now I'm going to put a switch called as examples. The moment I do that, I'm able to see various examples along with the name, synopsis, syntax. Now this is like an additional information which this command has provided me. So it has given me an example like If I run this command, I get find all environment within the tenant where user is an environment admin. If I type in something like this, then it says finds environment with this environment name. And example 3 is if I use star operator, then I can find all environment that contain the string test in it. And I can also search environment by created by. So this is it gives you a nice example, so that just give you a good jump start. Then what I'm going to do now, instead of examples, I'll just type in detailed. The moment I type in detailed, it will give me some more information about this particular example. So like this, if the help file has all this information, now if you, as you see over here, it has given me detailed parameters based information, like what does this parameter does, like filter, environment name, default, and whether it is mandatory or not. So it will list down all this information, and then I can go ahead and construct my PowerShell commands, right? So this is an example of, you can use get help, just get help dash examples, get help dash detailed. Okay, so that's about get help. Now what if you want to download the information from the internet and then save it in some local drive? So I have this folder over here called a cg help. Now this folder has nothing in it. So what I'm going to do is, like, there is an option to save the help within your local system. So take for example, if you do not have an internet connectivity, and if you want to do some PowerShell scripting, and you want to know the syntax of some module, you need to first understand what that module is. So in order to get the module, you just type in get dash module, and here it will list down the modules which are installed or loaded within your system. And you can also type in get installed module, and then it will list down all the installed module within your system. Now I'm interested in Microsoft.PowerApps.PowerShell. Now this is the module I'm interested, so I'm just copy this. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the help file. So save dash help is one command. You just give the module name which you just copied. So I just say save help Microsoft.PowerApps.PowerShell, and I just need to give the destination path. Now the destination path is cg help. So this is the basic command. Okay, now, if I type in get dash module, I will be able to see the modules which I installed. Now, one of the module which I've installed is Microsoft.PowerShell.Management. I can even copy this or any other module which I have in mind to save the PowerShell commands. So I'll just copy this module. And what I can do is I will just type in save dash help and dash module, the name of the module which you have copied, and the destination path. So destination path, I will just type in cg help. This is the folder which I want the file to be copied to. The moment I do that, it will save the help in this folder. Now it will save the help in two format, cabinet file and an XML file. And if you open that XML file, this XML file will have information about the PowerShell help module. Now it will give you the help content URI, and then you can navigate to that URI to get this information. If you open the cabinet file, now opening the cabinet file is an XML file. It is asking me to save the XML file. I'll just save it in download folder. And then if I go into that download folder, I should be able to see the file. So let me open that download folder. Now I can see this download folder over here, and this is the command. This is the XML file. Now, if you see this XML file, it will have all the command in that specific module, right? And so I just scroll down, you can see all the commands. So one of the command would be like it says returns an object representing the item which you're working on, right? So like this, I can view all the commands which are available within that module. So this is how, what it does is, like, it will create an offline copy of the help file. Now, quite possible that this offline copy might be outdated in some time. So for that, what you need to do, again, run the command update dash help, and then you can again give the module name, right? So I'll just type in this module name dash module Microsoft dot PowerShell Management. And once you do that, it will start looking into the internet and try to copy the delta if there are any changes within the help for that specific module. Now, as I have just saved the help just now, so there is no update. So that's why it has run this command fairly quickly. But if you run this command after a while, then you should be able to get some update from the internet back. So this is how you basically create an offline copy of the help, and if you can refer to that XML file if you want to refer to the help syntax or the usages of that command. So that's it, folks. This is all about utilizing help within PowerShell. Thanks for watching.